Hey guys, it's Troy here with some Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Today we're going to be playing all the tracks. I've never played Crash before, so I've heard some good things about this game. I'm excited to try it out. So today we're going to be playing all of the ones from the original Crash Team Racing game, and then the next episode we'll be playing the ones from Crash Nitro Kart. It has all the tracks from both games, and there's over 30 tracks. Okay, so we're giving our opinions on every track like we do with Mario Kart Wii custom tracks. We often share our thoughts on this channel, and I'm gonna be revisiting this probably sometime when I'm more experienced with the game. So this is gonna be fun for me to show just how I feel about the tracks off of just like one drive-through. A lot of these I've never even touched before, so I'm just going into them blind. I did watch some videos though on some shortcuts, so I'm gonna try some shortcuts. Like I know there's one right here. There we go. And ooh, oh, I'm dead. Okay, you cannot go underwater in this game. Well, not everywhere at least, unlike Mario Kart 7. Interesting. But yeah, you can get little trick boosts in this game like in Mario Kart 7 by clicking the jump button when you're going off ramps. So that's really cool. And that's similar to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well. Mario Kart Wii, I'd use the D-pad. It was a very different. Every trick has like a different animation and a different way to utilize it. So this game is much more like 7 and 8 in the way there's like you click one button to do tricks. It's a little more streamlined. Oh, I barely got that. I definitely missed the trick boost. There's the meter in the bottom right corner, guys, and what you want to do is you want to let that meter fill up to orange, and then you can release it to execute a drift boost, and you can do up to 3 of them, as you can see in the bottom right corner. Once you get to 3, the meter's gone, so you can only get 3 mini boosts during a drift. And unlike Mario Kart Wii, where you release your drifts to get the mini boosts, in this game it's very different, because what you do instead is you're releasing them during your drift. So you're still holding your drift and you're doing that. We'll take the normal route this time. We'll go this way. Okay. And yeah, this is the first track in the game, so it's one of those things where it's obviously going to be a little more simplistic. Later it gets a lot crazier. I've played Cortex Castle, Blizzard Bluff. I've played the last track in the game, so I've been like dabbling, you know, with these new Crash Team Racing tracks, and yeah, having a good time so far. Okay, that one we'll put that one in B tier because it's a solid first track in the game. Nothing too risky. Nice theming. Didn't see any problems with it really. I liked it quite a bit. Yeah, it's better than the Luigi circuit in Mario Kart Wii, that's for sure. What's next? Alright guys, Mystery Caves. Ooh, okay, it's kind of got a fire and a water section to it. Off first glance. Very cool. I'm so used to playing Mario Kart Wii. The game has very simplistic graphics. So, a lot of times when games make the graphics too complicated, it's actually kind of hard to tell what to do. It makes things a little unclear visually, but I haven't had too much of a problem with that so far on the first track. Let's see how these next ones go. Ooh, this is definitely off-road. I was moving much slower there than I was in the other sections of this track and the last track, so that was definitely off-road. Some kind of thick off-road. I don't fully understand the physics of the game, as you can tell. I'm pretty noob at it right now, so if you guys are avid Crash racers, I am open to any constructive criticism on how to drive in this game. If anything, you know, I need it because I don't even know where to look to get better at this game. I couldn't find any time trial leaderboard charts, so I can't even watch like time trial ghosts of like world records, you know. But yeah, so for example, like I don't know if it's best to trick off all the ramps. Like I don't know exactly what you're supposed to do in the air. I'm not sure if there's any special drifting techniques like Mario Kart Wii. You know, there's the delay drifting and there's the slip drifting and all that. So, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of stuff that I'm uninformed about. So I'm like super open to hearing more. Oh my gosh, my favorite part of this level is by far the sea turtles that you get to bounce off of. That's hilarious. I like the way the boost panels function in this game. The track just, the carts interact really well with the track in this game. Like, it's very satisfying to play. And the drifting is just so, like, powerful. Like, you can feel, like, the weight of your cart when it hits the ground, which I really like. And the boosts you get are so, they're so gigantic, you know? Like every time you get a mini turbo, it feels like you're golden mushrooming. Like when you get those triple boosts, like right here. Like this boost right here is so stupid long. It's like even longer than a purple main turbo in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's ridiculous. I don't know if there's any shortcuts on this track I'm missing. There probably are. Like I said, I watched a shortcut video, but I'm really just going through these for the first time and I'm just giving my opinions on them. This one also is really good. This one's really fun to play. Oh geez, how did that not hit me? The turtles, dude, the turtles. I'm kind of getting the hang of it, you know? I'm not gonna do it. It's so hard to like commentate and drive on a game that I have no clue how to play. I am struggling right now. This track was great. I don't know if I like it as much as the first one. I'll also put it in B tier. Saw no problems with it. Visually very easy. Never had trouble figuring out where to go. One of the first tracks in the game. Pretty simplistic as expected. Okay, Sewer Speedway. I'm blocking the name of the track, but it's okay because I can read it to you guys. There's a giant crocodile or an alligator on this course. That's about all I saw so far. This one's got me kind of nervous. Oh, I know this one. This one has this big shortcut. I can see the mini-map too. I'm gonna try to take advantage of that. Dude, where are we going? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, never mind. I'm alive. I'm on the bottom route. I'm doing a little path switch shortcut, guys. We're doing shortcuts out here. Oh yeah, this is the one right here. Oh, so close. I almost got it on my first try. Yeah, that was one of the ones where I was watching the video and I was like, dang, I hope I get that one in my video. I got 2 more shots at it. Okay, this thing's kind of scary. You know what? I've played Engine Labs as a Mario Kart Wii custom track, and that one also had a barrel-like object as an obstacle. So I recognize that thing from Engine Labs, Mario Kart Wii custom track. Originated from Crash Team Racing. Okay. We're struggling here. That was a lap. We finished 1 lap. We're doing okay. I'm actually okay already. It is such an adjustment from Mario Kart to this game. The thing is like, hang on. Let me try the shortcut again. Where is right here, right? No. Abort mission. We'll try it again lap 3. I totally forgot about it. I don't have these track layouts down, so I kind of just have to like guess where things are right now. But give it a few more days and I'll have them memorized. Mario Kart tracks are a lot easier for me to memorize on like one go through, because Mario Kart tracks, I think it's just the way the colors are. The colors are so vivid and simplistic, and that's something that every other racing game lacks. Everything in Mario Kart is so easily to differentiate. You can very easily tell where the out of bounds is, where the off-road is, where the main road is. Like Mario Kart in general, they do a phenomenal job making their tracks not frustrating. Like Mario Kart tracks are just not frustrating. And this game's not bad so far. Hang on, let me try this one more time. Yes! Oh, I got it. Oh, that is so cool. And then that way? Yeah, okay. Yeah, but this game is more challenging. Like, it's more challenging. I'm not comparing it to Mario Kart Wii, because that game is challenging in its own way for sure. Like in Mario Kart Wii, you hit the off-road, you just touch the off-road and you just come to like a halting stop. It's ridiculous. But like comparing it to like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, for example, like this game's definitely more challenging. I'm comparing it to those because these games are both on the Switch, so it's a better comparison to make, as opposed to a game that came out much later. I like this track even more than the last 2. I'll put this one in A tier. Had no trouble figuring out where to go. It's got a cool theme to it. The shortcut was awesome. Alright guys, this track is called Ruse Tubes. It's the last track in the Insanity Beach area. There's a giant dinosaur sculpture. I see like a water park, Mario Kart 8 style aquarium thing going on. Maybe like Koopa Cape a little bit. And I'm zooming out. I don't remember if I remembered to zoom out last race. I wish there was an option in the settings to make the zoomed out view like my default. Like I wish there was a way to do that, because you can make like you can toggle the mini map on the bottom right. Look over there. You can see I could change it to all these different options. I like this one the most. This one's also pretty good. But anyway, yeah. So you can change that, but you can't make it so the zoomed out view is always the default. I don't know why. I don't know what they were thinking. Okay, I've never even played one lap on this one, so We'll see. Also, I'm not sure if this game's like Mario Kart 7 in the sense that you want to like hop downhill. It really feels like it's faster, which is why you see me doing it a lot. But I'm just guessing. I really have no clue. Like, I'm going to this game completely blind because I figure a lot of you guys are interested in this game and a lot of you are thinking about buying it. And you probably have seen some videos of some really good Crash players playing this. And you're just like, oh, is this something I want to like sink my teeth into? But so it's kind of nice to, you know, maybe see somebody else who is experiencing the game for the first time that you like watching the videos for, like me, and you can kind of decide if this game looks like it's worth your $40. So for me so far, I'd say it's definitely worth it. But then again, you know, I'm kind of a huge fan of kart racing games in general. If it's not your forte and you just kind of play Mario Kart casually, this is definitely a shortcut, yeah. Cool, that's pretty nice. But yeah, then, you know, might want to hold on to your money. I'm gonna be playing this game a lot. Is that a shortcut over there? What's over here? One second. Something, oh, no, never mind. It looked like it was like a little secret passageway from the main road, but I guess not. But yeah, there's so many games, so many good games to play nowadays. When I was younger, there weren't nearly as many. Today, it's just like there's a million good games. So you have to really be careful on what you spend all your time into, you know? Like for me, it's so easy for me to get really addicted to like Smash Bros, for example. Let's go this way. You can hop through the off-road, and I feel like what that does is it kind of gives you like an extended speed bonus. You don't really get affected by the off-road as easily, kind of like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 200cc off-road. Kind of similar mechanic to that. All right, guys, we're putting Ruse Tubes into B tier as well. And then we're headed to Gemstone Valley area, which only has 2 tracks. It looks like Slide Coliseum and Turbo Track. We're on Slide Coliseum now. And yeah, this one's got some cool little holograms on the side. It looks more like a traditional Mario Kart Wii track. It's got the red and white striped borders. Some asphalt for the main road, and there's probably some grass corner cuts that you can take advantage of. Like that. That's pretty easy. Okay, where are we going now? This way? Kind of messed that up. Ooh, we're jumping over that. That was close. That was kind of cool. I can see where you can jump over. It's pretty clear where you're able to jump over it. They have little sloped inclines. Oh, we got a big boost there, but then we hit the grass. We flubbed it. But yeah, you can just maintain speed so nicely in this game. That's what I'm noticing. Like, I'm not even very good, and I'm having not too much trouble maintaining some speed. The game is fast. The game has a nice pacing to it, and oh, whoa! Actually got a trick boost from on top of the tire. That was awesome. But yeah, that's one of my big complaints with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is even like 150cc felt so slow, you know, as opposed to 200 felt actually a little bit faster than it needed to be. But 150 was just like snail's pace. So this has a much better speed to it. And the driving in general is just more challenging. For the better or for the worse. I think it's for the better. I prefer a little bit of challenge to it, you know? Like when Mario Kart Wii came out, I remember it took a while for me to get used to those mechanics. They're all brand new to me. And there was a lot of stuff that was just required some precise timing. While when 7 and 8 came out, I remember thinking like, okay, like what is there to even get down? It's already a little bit too easy from the get-go. Let's go hop this. You can also click brake in midair. You probably see how I turned my vehicle so much in midair, like all 3 laps on that jump, because I've learned that you can literally brake in midair and completely rotate the trajectory of your vehicle, and it's so helpful on certain ramps. Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Cool. Okay, so I like that one a lot. That one's more like your traditional Mario Kart course. I give that one an A. These are all first impressions. Like I'm literally just playing these once. So on to the next track. Okay, guys, we got Turbo Track. This one's got similar theming to the last one. And I see the chickens up top on the giant banner. Some boost panels right at the beginning. All right, let's go. Change the the camera. And that mini-map has me shook. What the heck are those U-turns? You see that? That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where I'm supposed to even charge mini turbos here. Probably everywhere. I feel like this is one of those games where you should just always be boosting. Kind of like Mario Kart DS, you know what I'm saying? I'll figure it out. Like I said, day 2 playing the game. I barely got to play it yesterday. So it's Saturday right now. Watch this, guys. Oh, that was a little bit too much. This is ridiculous. This track's stupid. What are these turns? Oh my god. What happens if you run to the tires? No, it's not like Mario Kart 8 where you can just bounce off the tires like on Mario Circuit GBA. Not quite. This is interesting. You can do delayed drifts in a way. Like you can jump and then as you're landing you can drift. And you could, that makes it so you turn a little bit less, which is nice. So I think that's a common strategy that's gonna be used. You can also like hop in one direction and then land the opposite direction like I just did right there, and that also helps. I haven't really mastered that, but like you can like hop this way, then land this way. You see what I'm doing there? I feel like that's helpful. This is really hard. I am not a fan of this one. I feel like this could be a really fun track if I was better at the game, but just playing it my first time, this one is torture because these turns are way too sharp. I am using the brake drifting. You know how Mario Kart, I have a good analogy here. You know how Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has battle mode? It has that feature where you can like do 180-degree turns by pressing, I think it's the B button while you're holding A and then turning. You can just immediately do 180s like that. This game has that same thing, and it's very useful on this track from what I see. I mean, there might be a way to do it without doing that, because I'm losing a lot of speed, but my first impressions playing this are, that is the way to go, is to let a little bit of brake. See, brake a little bit? I was braking way too much there, but let me try to do it right. Like that, kind of like that. So you don't just fly into the wall or into the grass, you know? Okay, we're almost done with this one. Yeah. I give this one a C because I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, we'll revisit this someday and I'll see if I like it more. Coco Park. Huh. I see some, like, cherry blossom leaves on the ground, it looked like. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Mario Circuit from Mario Kart 7. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. It also gives me the rabbit hole vibes from the Mario Kart Wii CTGP custom tracks. Kind of gives me that sort of feel as well. Okay, let's zoom it out. I've never played this one. Most of these I haven't played. I've played 5 or 6 of them yesterday. I was playing a lot of Cortex Castle because I know the layout, and I was playing, what's it called? I can't remember the name of it. It was some of the brand new ones. It was one of the brand new ones. It might have been called like Twilight something. But yeah, so, oh wow. Sometimes I do this crazy skid whenever I drift and then I pull the opposite direction right away to try to, you know, loosen the severity of my drift, and the game will just slide me out. Like it'll almost make me spin out. It's kind of crazy. So I tend to do that a lot, and it kind of reminds me of Mario Kart Super Circuit. I know in my last Crash video I commented that the drifting reminded me of Mario Kart Super Circuit, the Crash Team Racing drifting, and I still kind of feel that way. It's still different, don't get me wrong, but it does give me Mario Kart Super Circuit vibes, just a little bit. I'm trying to think of what else it's comparable to right now. Nothing's coming to mind. I don't know if there's any shortcuts on this track. This one feels very bare, and there is just, can I go up here? Hang on, no, okay. But this one has just such a, the road is just so wide on this one. It's like ridiculously wide. I'm just testing stuff out, guys. I'm trying to see if I can learn anything about this one before we check out. Wait. Nope. Okay. It just feels like there should be something over here. Wait. Okay, wait. There's some big shortcut here for sure. Up here, you can jump down. Yeah, something like that. You might be able to even cut more, but you can definitely cut this turn off. Okay, so there is one off-road shortcut on this level that you can take advantage of. And there are these, like, these propeller items that give you a speed boost in this game. There's also an item that's kind of similar to the Mario Kart Wii Star. It makes you invincible, gives you a speed boost. So, oh, you can cut that for sure. You can cut off-road like crazy in this game if you know what you're doing, which is nice. And then what you can do also, I should have mentioned this, but watch this. When I'm charging a drift, you can see my wheels light up. My wheels turn this orange color, and that's how you know that you have a boost. Otherwise, you have to look in the bottom right corner to see when to let go, when to click your other drift button to release the main turbocharge. And I just look at the wheels though, it makes it a lot easier. They're called like nitro wheels or something. This one, I give a C. I'm not too crazy about it. All right, Tiger Temple. Got some Temple Ruins vibes. Interesting. Very cool. Or like kind of like DK jungle, but at night. I'm digging it so far. All right, let's zoom it out. I think the best time to get your startup boost is like right between 1 and 0 on the countdown. That's what's working for me really well. So that's what I've been doing. There's a ramp over here. Seems a little bit out of the way. We'll go off it anyway. Another thing I'm really impressed with about this game is going over bumps is actually fun. Like in Mario Kart Wii, I don't really like going over bumps unless I can find a way to get minimal air and do a low trick. In this game, the way that your vehicle just kind of propels itself off bumps and just surges forward, it's a nice feeling. It's got its own sort of like a power feeling to it, you know? I think it's because you can get trick boosts and you just fly off of them, you know? Like it actually feels good to spend time in the air in this game, which is nice. I'm digging that. And I'm not even very good at it, and I'm already like enjoying that. I'm sure when I get better, I can use these bumps a little more to my advantage, you know? Like right there. That was pretty good. These things are kind of nerve-wracking. There's a shortcut over here I just found. Oh, that's broken. Dude. This is pretty fun, dude. I like this one a lot. The mud is a little bit confusing. I thought it would be off-road at first, like a giant, like half of it was off-road and you're just kind of gonna go slow, but I feel like it's the same. The texture of it doesn't feel any different from the cobblestone. And I think there was 2 routes here and I just missed the second route all 3 laps. Maybe not. Oh no, I think that's the other part of the track. Oh, it does kind of like a Luigi Circuit GCN sort of layout where it's, you know, the track doesn't interact the same way like it does, but it gets really close to that one. See on the left over there, it's the same on the other side. It's very similar in that way, you know? Wow, this is going by so fast. I'm gonna give that one a B as well. It's a high B. It's like a B+. It's like at the top of the B tier, but I'm still gonna put it in the B tier. It's not the best track yet. We have one track that I gave an A, and yeah. Okay, Papu's Pyramid. This one I watched a video on. It's got some really cool shortcuts. I'm gonna do my best to mimic these shortcuts. I played this one yesterday, and I really, really like this one. Spoiler alert, it's one of my favorites. Okay. So I'm actually very familiar with the layout on this one, unlike almost every other one we played today in the video. This one I got like the general layout memorized. Okay, the piranha plants on this level are vicious. I might hit one just to show you guys how ridiculous they are. Okay, well, that wasn't on purpose, but you got to see what it looks like. I love the animation it does. It actually almost does like a little cutscene when you get hit. Really, really scolds you for getting hit by those. It's pretty good. Okay. We'll take the regular route, lap 1. I don't want to embarrass myself too much failing shortcuts here. And then we'll show you guys. I'll attempt the shortcuts on lap 2 and 3. We'll see what we can muster up. That was pretty good. Yeah, if you hit like any wall at all, your boost just completely is gone. Like, you can just nick a corner while trying to do like that triple mini turbo, and it's a GG. So you gotta be careful. Oh, I got it! Okay, nice. I just barely cleared that. That was by nothing. I wish this track was a Mario Kart Wii custom track. Oh, I got it! Okay, wow. I did not expect to get that first try. That is a giant corner cut, as you can see, and we cut off a ton. Like, dang. Okay, this is nice. Got them both in one lap. The pressure is off. I can go for them again. If I fail, it's whatever. Okay, we failed at that lap. I got it lap 2. We're good. Yeah, I gotta practice this one. This one's really fun though. You can go over here too, it looks like. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. You do a little shortcut. Yeah, not enough there. You have to have a lot of speed boost to make it work. But you can see what I did lap 2. And it's definitely a shortcut you're gonna want to master for online. This is my favorite track so far. I'll put this in S tier because it's just visually, it's a brighter track. I'm a huge fan of brighter tracks in general. I've said this to my friends, like one of the reasons I love Mario Kart Wii so much, or just Mario Kart in general, is because everything is so vivid and pretty and the colors are very distinguishable. It's so easy to tell everything apart, and this track does that very well, and I just love the whole feel of it. I guess it reminds me of Shy Guy Falls the most of any Mario Kart track, and it's got some awesome shortcuts. The layout is very smooth track. Really fun. That's the best one so far by a country mile. Okay, next track. This one is called Dingo Canyon. Really cool looking one. Oh man, are those some armadillos? There's a train up there? Okay. Interesting. I don't know what this one's about. I haven't even seen any footage on this one. A lot of these other ones I've at least seen gameplay footage of, if I haven't played them myself, at least a couple laps. This one I've never seen. I have no idea what to expect. If there's any shortcuts on this one, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna miss them. Oh, this downhill section is fun. I hope the hopping I'm doing is actually smart. I'm really curious about that. That's like my #1 question right now is if hopping downhill is faster. It feels so much faster, but it might just be like, you know, a visual thing where it looks faster when it's not. This is kind of like Mario Kart 7 in the way that you can like boost right as you hit a wall and you will bounce off of it, which is really nice. Like Mario Kart 7 has that. I can compare a lot of features in this game to the Mario Kart games. I really like how much control you get over your vehicle while you're in the air too. That's like really fun. Because there was this one game I played as a kid. It was called Grip Shift on the PSP, and it was one of my favorite games when I was in middle school and like early high school days before I got really into Mario Kart Wii. And you had so much control over your vehicle in the air, and I had a lot of fun with that game. And this game kind of gives me a similar feeling to Grip Shift almost. I've played a lot of weird racing games growing up. Lots of phone app racing games too. So I'm kind of excited for Mario Kart Tour. I hope that they give that game a little bit more depth. A little off-road shortcut here. Not doing it. Oh, I hit the armadillo thing. Okay. Not doing it that well, but you get the point. I'm getting the hang of like when to charge these boosts. Like I don't even have to really focus on the meter much anymore. I still look at the wheels for a reference point to see when to release my mini turbos. Not release my mini turbos, but I guess the word would be like, yeah, release my mini turbos. It's not releasing your drift. It's weird. Like you release your mini turbo, but you don't release your drift. Like that's what makes it so different than Mario Kart. So yeah, I like that one a lot. I liked it way more than I thought I would. For going into it completely blind, I did pretty well. I'm gonna give that one an A as well. I like that one. These tracks are really good. Like I can see why people like this game so much when it was back on the PS2. All right, guys, Polar Pass, the Glacier Park area. Oh, this one looks really cool. I'm impressed already. Wow, this might be visually my favorite one already. I haven't even started. Interesting. Okay. This one's not a Mario Kart Wii custom track to my knowledge. Ooh, yikes. He moves fast. The easy comparison to make is it's kind of like Mario Kart Sherbetland already, getting that vibe. And I don't know if the snowy terrain is actually affecting my vehicle negatively in any way, like in Mario Kart Wii. Oh, I did not hit that. What the heck? Okay, there's a big U-turn coming up over here. I'm gonna try that again. Dang it. Okay, one more try, I promise. Yes, I got it. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. It kind of reminded me of the BC1 shortcut. Yikes. Oh yeah, no, I know this one. You can jump over that wall. I've seen a video of that. This is, I mean, I recognize a lot of these tracks just from watching old gameplay footage of the original Crash Team Racing. There's a lot of really cool videos on that game that people have made. The game has like a niche following to it, and it's pretty popular. Oh, I didn't make that. I actually managed to boost myself over that ramp right there. Kind of screwed myself over. This game's just fun to drive. Like, I'm having a good time. Like, I hope this game is able to resonate with some of you at home who are interested in playing a different kart racing game. Maybe you're just a little bit stale on Mario Kart Wii, you're bored of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you have a Nintendo Switch, you want to sink your time into something, you know. I feel like this is one of those games that's worth trying out. Let me try this one more time. Okay, well, I got it last lap. I'm gonna just go the normal route. I'm really excited about that shortcut. I knew that would work. It was just like, it was right in front of my nose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the original had that shortcut too. Like, I've watched a lot of like shortcut montages on the original Crash Team Racing game, so I'm gonna try the other shortcut that I know exists right here. You can jump over this wall. Yes! Oh, that was easy. That was much easier than the last one. That is so cool. I'm kind of obsessed with shortcuts. I've always been. It's like one of the make or break things for me in kart racers in general. Is like if the kart racers have some strategic shortcuts, a little bit difficulty required, it makes me just infinitely more interested in the game. Same with the driving mechanics. If I can find the driving mechanics enjoyable, then I'm stoked. Now, I don't know how the item system is in this game. I have barely played any, even against computers, like any gameplay at all. I've done a little bit of the adventure mode, and I actually am really liking the adventure mode. I wish Mario Kart had something like the adventure mode in this game. I'm addicted to the shortcut, guys. I can't help it. Okay, guys, I failed the shortcut a few more times. We're skipping to the end here because I don't need you guys to see me fail that shortcut 3 more times. The one from lap 1. Yeah, this one, look at that lap 3. This one is really fun. The visuals are at the absolute top, and the shortcuts are awesome. It's challenging with the, I think those are seals sliding about, and then it's very narrow, very narrow. I give this one, I put this one in S tier as well. One of my favorites. Okay, Tiny Arena. Yeah, this one is a Mario Kart Wii custom track. However, it is not in C2GP, so I'm not too familiar with it really at all. But I do know it exists in C2GP, or as a custom track. It might make it into C2GP. Let's see here. Okay, so there's lots of hills. It's kind of like that other one we played earlier, that like weird temple one that kind of reminded me of DK Jungle. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. I actually got to play this game early. I got to meet a few of the developers, and this was one of the tracks I got to play. So I have played this one once before, and I was absolutely awful at the game. I did not understand how the drifting worked, but after a day and a half of playing it at home here, I understand it a little bit better, thank God. Granted, I barely got to play the game Friday because I had to visit family, but I've been playing the game most of Saturday here, just trying to get the hang of it so I don't, you know, embarrass myself. Because the better you understand the game mechanics, the more fairly you can judge the courses, you know, and I really want to give my assessment, my early assessment on these courses, you know, when I just barely know how to play the game, and then like look back at this when I've played the game more thoroughly and I understand it better and I'm just better at it in general, and see how much those opinions change. It'll be fun to look back at. Okay, this one's really long. Like, I'm only on lap 1 here. It feels like I've been going for forever. This is one of those tracks that kind of reminds me of Mario, what's it called? Mario Kart 64's Wario Stadium. That's the vibe I'm getting. Because this all feels the same to me. Okay, I'm on lap 2 now, but every single turn feels the exact same. It feels like there's really not too much creativity here. It reminds me too much of Wario Stadium in that way. Like this track, everything feels the same and it's super long. Like it feels so similar to Wario Stadium. Like, it feels identical to Wario Stadium almost. The thing is like the driving mechanics in this game they're challenging and they're fun. So even this track, which was probably my least favorite one so far, is still like pretty enjoyable to drive just because the game's fun. I could see this one being fun if you like really understand the mechanics of the game, because you can probably manipulate these jumps in a way that is just like twisted and ridiculous. You can just break away. It's such a long track. I imagine people getting tremendous leads on this one. I could feel it for sure. And some of these U-turns are pretty fun. So even though the track is way too long and repetitive, feels exactly like Wario Stadium from Mario Kart 64. Still having a good time with it. And I think we're getting close to the end here. Oh, my eyes are starting to hurt. This is too much for me. Where is the finish line? Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh, that was a 4-minute track, dude. Oh, okay. That one goes in C tier, man. That was too much for me. That was way too long. Oh. This next track we're on is called Dragon Mines. It looks really cool. Got some Wario's Gold Mine / Dragon Driftway vibes going on, I guess. And I have to say, I thought about it. Just had a little revelation here, and Dragon Driftway in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it like really reminds me of a Crash Team Racing course now that I've played some Crash Team Racing today and yesterday. Like that track feels most like a Crash Team Racing course, with just that 3 hump section where you just dip down and do multiple tricks as you descend, and then the very narrow raceway, and then there's the gap cut shortcut, the little mini gap cut shortcut, which is, there aren't many cool shortcuts in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe whatsoever, but it's got that one in that game. Oh, this is a hard section. That is a very, very crazy roundabout spiral there. Jeez. This one is a little bit hard to see where to go. There's not many arrows here. Like, I feel like I'm kind of lost. Like, I'm going the right way, but like... Okay, I'm on lap 2. Wow, that was actually a pretty short lap, considering I drove so poorly. This one's difficult. This one's really difficult, I can already tell. But yeah, Dragon Driftway, just something about it. The whole entire style of it reminds me of a Crash Team Racing course. Really, really random, I know, but let me know if you guys agree with me on that in the comments. Dude, what? Okay, there's something interesting here. I feel like I could probably take this route, right? Maybe? Ooh, you can. Oh my god, I'm dead. Can I jump off right here? I wonder if that's faster. You could jump off right there and then skip to the end of the spiral and skip the whole spiral, because the spiral is absolute torture to drive on. I don't know, man. There might be something there. There might be a shortcut there. It's pretty cool how they let you ride that. This game is pretty free with what it lets you do. I like that. Like Calamari Desert, like I remember it used to be able to do that on the N64 version, but the Mario Kart 7 version, I'm pretty sure they took it away. I don't remember being able to actually ride the train track in that game. Wario's Gold Mine in Mario Kart Wii, you are allowed to ride where the mine carts go, which is really cool. I love that. So this kind of took a little page from Mario Kart Wii's book with that. This part is torture. I guess what you want to do is you want to get a giant main turbo going into this and just hop the entire thing. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, this is the hardest track so far. By far. Like, I suck at this one. It's actually a pretty short track though. Wow. That was gross. I'll put this one in B tier. I think it could be really fun if I was better at it. It's really cool looking, but when you're not very good at it, on your first impressions, it makes sense that you're not gonna rank it as highly. Not bad though, not bad. Okay guys, we're on Blizzard Bluff. This track is in Mario Kart Wii. It's a custom track in CTGP, the mod pack that all the Mario Kart Wii players play, as you all know. So, it'll be fun to see where this track came from, what it actually controls like on Crash, because it's way different on Mario Kart, I'm sure. The mechanics in Mario Kart Wii are so different than Crash. So different. It's actually a little bit jarring to play both games. But we're making it work here. We're making it work. We're having a good time. Ooh, I did not calculate that right whatsoever. We're derping. We're derping already. Okay. And there is a shortcut over there. I will showcase it next lap. I promise. I got you guys. We're going into off-road here. See how long the boost lasts though? It's actually really nice. My timings aren't amazing right now, but I can still like still execute some mini turbos, get some red on the back of my engine. That made no sense. We've been recording for a while. I'm gonna become less and less coherent as this continues. Okay, so the shortcut is over here somewhere. Right here. Yeah, you could jump through here. Ooh, that's kind of a rough turn afterwards. You know what? I'm pretty sure that you might be able to cut even more off. You might be able to cut this gap right here. I'm gonna try that next lap. That would be really cool if you can cut that gap. Slim chance I make it. Ooh, you probably can cut over this too. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. You actually jump over that wall. You might be able to do that on other parts, on other courses. I just realized. I did not think that would be possible. I thought for sure there'd be an invisible wall. Dang, we're getting some boosts right now. We're boosting our way to victory. I mean, we're not racing anybody, so I guess we're not really doing that, but it sounded cool. Okay, I just flubbed that really hard. I'm gonna go backwards, and I'm gonna try it again, okay? So let me just revamp that real quick. 1 second, guys. Okay, so we're gonna trick here. We didn't get the trick, that's not good. Oh, so close. Attempt number 2. No! That is stupid close. If I know for sure it's possible because I'm not even using the highest speed vehicle right now. So if I was using the highest speed vehicle, this is for sure possible. Otherwise, I don't know. I got so close right there. Okay, you know what? We're not going to mess around with this anymore. In the comment section below, just let me know if that's possible or not. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, almost positive. There's no way it's not possible. I don't know if you could do that cut in Mario Kart Wii, though. I don't think you can. This track's really cool. Like, I really enjoy this one in Mario Kart Wii, so it's nice to see it in another game. For me, it's like, oh, this is a Mario Kart Wii track in Crash. Like, that's what it feels like. Which sounds so stupid. Oh! Did that not work? I feel like I'm doing a Rate That Custom track right now. By myself. That's what it feels like. Because I'm just derping around on custom tracks. But these aren't custom tracks. These are dev tracks. Dude, okay, so this one seems like it's not possible, but the other fence we know is possible. I'll have to do a little more research, and by do more research, just watch videos of people who are better than I am at this game and see what they do. But I'm definitely curious, man. Pretty cool. Okay, last lap, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. I give that track an A. I probably would give it an S if I was better at it, but like I said, these are first impression rankings from someone who doesn't know what he's doing on Crash. So, I played a lot of Mario Kart growing up, like way too much, thousands of hours in Mario Kart, 0 hours in Crash, so I'm ranking it based off my Mario Kart experience, you know, so. Yeah, okay, next track, we're on the final cup now. Okay, Hot Air Skyway. We are in the Citadel City area. This one looks pretty snazzy. I don't really know what to compare it to. I'm trying to think if I can make any comparisons from Mario Kart Wii tracks. It's got its own vibe to it. Okay, gotta change the camera to the not so crappy one. I can actually see the track. I think I messed that up. Okay. I have no idea what this track is. I've never seen it. Just going to this one completely blind. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Oh, okay. Good thing you have so much air control in this game. I would have been donezo. That was pretty good. There we go. I kind of just like slid off there. I don't really think I got a drift right there. That was a little annoying. Trying to squeeze out some cheeky mini turbos. We're only on lap 1. This is a very long course. I'm trying to figure out, like, when is this gonna end? Where is the finish line? Are we almost there? Some of these turns also I cannot make. I'm gonna have to learn how to make it work. The turns in this game are more difficult than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Where do we go? This way? Okay. The clouds are like throwing me off. I could not see the edge. Oh, this is good. That was really good. I think there's a shortcut over here. I saw it on last lap. Yeah, that's really easy. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. There might be another shortcut on this level just because there's so much path intertwining. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something small, like this U-turn right here. Like you might be able to cut off this U-turn. You know, you might be able to, right here, you might be able to jump down and skip it all. There might be some way to bypass the fall boundary. I imagine there's some sort of fall boundary. I wouldn't be surprised if this track has something later that gets found that makes it broken. And I will be completely okay with that. We love our shortcuts as long as they're not too broken. You know what I'm saying? Get some turbos. You always want to like start a drift before you land in this game. That's what I'm noticing. Because that way you have such a big advantage for getting that first boost as opposed to having to jump, because the jumps in this game are extra big compared to Mario Kart Wii, man. They're extra crazy. Yeah, it's a long track. It's probably the longest track we've played, I'd imagine. It feels a little bit extra. Maybe you can cut this turn right here. Maybe, just maybe, if you have enough boost, you can cut this turn. This track just screams shortcut potential. You know, it's got that one that was intended, but we're all about those unintended shortcuts. We like the ones, like the one on that one track we played, that temple track earlier, where it was just like, whoa, this did not feel intended. That's the sort of stuff we like. We like when we have to kind of discover the shortcuts instead of having like the devs be like, here's the shortcut. It feels a lot better when you discover shortcuts than when, you know, they're already in the game. Discovering a shortcut in the game is a cool feeling. Discovering a shortcut that feels like it wasn't intended fully is like a way cooler feeling. This is kind of crazy. I'm getting a little bit too rambunctious here. Alright, I think we're almost at the end here. We got a couple more turns and we're done. We're headed to the final 3. If this is only the first track in the last cup, I'm very curious to see what the other tracks are. I know we haven't played Cortex Castle, so that one's definitely in there. That'll be good. We're at the end. Okay. Fun track. I'm gonna give it a B because it's very linear. Kind of reminds me of Rainbow Road in a way. A lot. That's the thing I'd probably most compare it to. But, you know, I feel like this track could go up in my rankings if I could discover some really cool strats. It's very hard. Some of the turns are a little too difficult in my opinion. Some of them felt impossible to do, but I'm sure once I learn the mechanics of the game better, those turns will be a lot easier and more plausible. Ooh, Cortex Castle. Oh, this looks amazing. But yeah, I was reading online that the bigger boost you get from landing, it's all based on how much you're in the air. So if you want a big boost, you gotta get really high up. That's how you get the giant boost when you land. So it's cool because I actually recognize that mini map. Like I see that mini map right there. I'm like, oh, Mario Kart Wii track. I can't wait to play this one. Oh, this is phenomenal already. Yeah, and the physics for this track really work. Like, they really work for this game. Like, I could see how this plays well in Crash. It works for Mario Kart Wii too, which is awesome, but I can see it's especially made for Crash. It's nice to play the game finally where this track originated from, because I played this one so much in Mario Kart Wii. This is extremely popular custom track in Mario Kart Wii. People love this one. Still failing the shortcut, nothing new, right? I'll try it next 2 laps. Hopefully I can pull it off at least once for you guys, so you guys can see the shortcut. Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. Oh my god. I'll try the other route. Oh no, the spider. There's Mr. Cortex. There's a Dr. Cortex. I don't play Crash. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know anything. Where's the shortcuts coming out? We got a couple more turns. I'm struggling here. Dude, not even close. Feels impossible right now. I'll definitely get it, guys. I'll definitely get it. 3rd time's the charm. I'm just warming up right now, you know? Just warming up. I'll get it in no time. Ooh, that was a good turn. That one, not so much. Okay, final lap. We got one more shot at the shortcut. I'm gonna be so bummed if I don't get it. I'm gonna be streaming this game on Twitch because I want to actually learn how to play it. Right now I'm in dilly-dally mode, I like to call it, trying to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, let's see if we can get this. No! I will not give up. We're going backwards. This takes me back to my Troy versus Custom Track days playing Cortex Castle, trying to learn the shortcut. The Shroomless shortcut, remember that? There we go! There we go! Okay, 4th time was the charm. We got it. I did not give up on it, I told you guys. I take my shortcuts seriously, I really do. Yikes, that was really bad. Okay. These tracks are hard, man. That's a lot harder on this game because I don't know the controls, but you know. I could tell it's a fun course. I still really enjoy that one in this game, and I feel like it's going to be one of my favorites once I actually know what I'm doing. Alright guys, we are at the end game. We got 2 more tracks from Crash Team Racing, and then in another video coming up soon, we're going to be doing the crash tracks from the game that came after Crash Team Racing, Crash Nitro Kart. Alright, here we go. We're on Engine Labs. This one was in Mario Kart Wii as well. It never made it into CTGP. I'm still hoping it makes it in one day because it was one of my favorite tracks. Like visually, it was so cool. And it looks even better here. Obviously, the graphics are... There's much more you can do with the Switch than the Wii. Okay. So I sort of know the layout for this one. Like I said, this one's not in CTGP, so bear with me. I do remember it though. I've played it a handful of times because I've reviewed it as a custom track for one of my series at the end of last year. It made it in like the top custom tracks. Oh, this part, I remember this. Can I do a main turbo here? Can I get a drift started? There we go. Oh, that was really good. Okay, well, that was hard to control. This track's tough, man. Nothing's changed in that regard. Yikes. Dude. Can you do this thing where you do oh, okay, we're good. I'm pretty sure you can bounce off that boost panel. I remember the original Crash game you could do that. Like I said, I've never played the original Crash game, but I've watched videos for it, and there's so much cool stuff you can do in that game. There's a noticeable increase in difficulty on these last few tracks I've been playing compared to what we started with, which is kind of okay because we've actually been just getting better at the game as we've been playing these last hour and a half or so. So it was all training for these last couple tracks. But if I was like to go online right now, I would just get floored by people who actually know what they're doing, you know? Or I just get floored by the barrel. Either way. Okay. This is a very, very similar feeling to getting squished by a thwomp in Mario Kart Wii. Very similar. I'm gonna try this strat again. Okay, that didn't work. Still good. You can't jump over that. It's not like BC4 in Mario Kart Super Circuit. Are we on lap 3? No, we got one more lap. I'm just trying to race well right now for you guys, you know? Trying to do the track justice. I feel like jumping through it's faster. Ooh, I dodged it. Let's go. Finally. Those last 2 laps were a little bit rough. A little bit dicey for sure. You can actually get tricks off these. Oh, that's so cool. That's just how Mario Kart Wii is. You can do tricks off those little things, which I always really liked. Very difficult, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. Okay guys, last track. I have no idea what to expect. I guess this is like the Rainbow Road of Crash Team Racing. Who knows? I think it's Oxide, Nitrous Oxide's track. Guess we're gonna see. I'm gonna give that one an A. Even though I sucked at it, I actually really like that one. Alright guys, here we go. Whoa, Oxide Station, the last course. It is Nitrous Oxide's course. I called it. This reminds you of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Rainbow Road without the rainbow, even though that track barely had a rainbow. Does that make sense? I don't know. Let's play it. Let's see how it is. I'm curious. I'm going into this one completely blind, unlike the last two where I actually had like a reference point. I like how I'm giving the tracks, like I'm making a tier list on the tracks when I only go through them one time. Like this is so troll. I don't know. I'm having fun with it though. Just don't get too mad at me in the comments section. You have to understand, you know, I'm a Mario Kart player and I'm just dipping my toes into the Crash world, seeing what this game's about, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I haven't had too many bad things to say. Like Crash Team Racing has really good tracks. I'm curious to see how the Crash Nitro Kart tracks square up to the Crash Team Racing courses. Are they on the same level? Only time will tell. I can't land on the rail? That's kind of lame. Rail shortcuts are like some of my favorite in Mario Kart Wii. Where are we going? I'm so confused. That was terrifying. This one is, yeah, this one's one of the hardest ones. Maybe the hardest one. I was just like, oh, I'm getting pretty good at this game, and then I'm playing these last couple, and I'm like, oh wow, no, I have a lot of work to do before I'm there. I'm just kind of floundering my way through this. Oh wait, well we finished a lap, so we saw everyone this one has to offer. It's funny, even though this isn't a Mario Kart game, this is the most I've enjoyed a kart racing game that's a non-Mario Kart game ever, like in my life. Like these tracks just remind me so much of Mario Kart. I'm thoroughly impressed. Unfortunately, we have to end it on what's probably my least favorite one. But, you know, the bulk of them were very good. I think I only put a couple in C tier out of all of them. None of them were like downright bad. Like none of them were like D or F tier for me, you know? I'm just kind of bummed that the last track in this game is like so dull. I expected a bit more. I kind of felt the same way when playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It was like, oh, yeah, well, that was Rainbow Road, I guess. It was a nice track, but it didn't feel like a Rainbow Road. Okay. We're getting there. I'm just hopping my way to the finish line. We're there, okay. Yes. We're done. Alright guys, that is it for this. I'm giving that one a C. So we had a couple in S tier, lots in A, B, a couple in C, none in D or F. None of these tracks were terrible. They were all pretty good. I'm impressed. And I had a lot of fun. We're gonna play the Crash Nitro Kart tracks next episode. It'll be here before you know it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed me going through these tracks. I'm excited to dabble with this game, see if I enjoy what it has to offer, and yeah, I'm optimistic right now. So if you're interested in buying this game and you have a Switch, I'd recommend it. I think it's super worth the price. So thank you for watching. Enjoy Funky Kong dancing, and peace.